Gary's Mod, Half-Life, Half-Life 2, Kingdoms and Castles, Left 4 Dead 2, Lethal Company, Mountain Blade, Necopara Volume 0, Necopara Volume 1, Nier Automata,
I can't believe you're outing his.
Oh my god.
Portal 2.
Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing Minecraft.
Dustin,
Yes.
did you join the NFL Discord?
The NFL Discord? No, I didn't.
Do you not know about the NFL Discord?
I didn't know about it, but I kind of just assumed there would be one.
No. Okay, so this is actually awesome. I don't know
Is
how
there-
many of these. I don't know how many of these I can actually read to you though, because a lot of them have slurs.
Oh no.
Okay.
But the NFL. Oh, Rob, were you not here when we were talking about this?
No.
Oh my God, neither. Okay, this is awesome. All
Yeah,
right.
this is new for me as well.
Oh, me and Fanning were just talking about this. You must have been away. So the NFL made an official Discord, and it turned into the most vile thing you could imagine within minutes.
Makes sense.
That quickly?
Dude, it was insane. I'm actually gonna have to. I saved a bunch of them to show you, but I thought in my head you'd already known about it. You would have heard about it. Oh, let's see, how many of these can I actually read? Because a
I'm
lot of
surprised they didn't read on the Reddit.
them slurs.
Matt, just you can read them. Just give the first letter of words. And
Yeah,
we'll fill
just
in
say blank slur.
Looking. Oh, I get to say all the slurs.
No, say like blank slur.
Aww.
Like first letter slur.
Looking for a partner. I need a couple of children to claim on my taxes.
God.
Oh God, wait. I need to find some of the. Where is hashtag gooning? Are the mods playing Minecraft together right now? Around blacks, never relax. Anyone want to e-date in Valorant? Oh, this is-
Anyone want to eat date in Valorant?
Let me
That's
read.
Discord.
There is a video that has them all to the ba-da-ba. The
Oh no, don't hit the
NFL
tower.
stuff.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, jeez.
He was heading directly towards it.
Dustin. Dustin.
Where are the
They're
big
not
booty
supposed to say
So
it.
not
Latinas
the
at?
podcast, not the game.
Yeah, I know.
I wish Mahomes would give me a paw job at the furry convention.
Bruh.
Someone said, "Oh God." Someone said Panthers are you 2025 Super Bowl champions, and then someone responded saying, "I'd rather be a Jew in World War II than a Panthers fan."
He
Oh
said,
my god. Brutal.
Oh, another one is a lot of people have been spelling out the N-word with was it the Packers? Is it the G?
Yeah, Packers. Just yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of people have been spelling the N-word with football logos.
Let's see here. Yeah, you can do Nebraska. A lot of high places like Illinois or Indiana. You can do Packers, then Georgia. Then you can do Rutgers at the end.
React with this emoji if you think Russia should nuke Ukraine.
So like
I
they
want
they started the Discord and it had 0 moderators in place.
Justin, do you know who Deshaun Watson is?
I do know who Deshaun Watson is.
This person named Paul Chinas OBGYN PhD Esquire
Yeah.
says, I want Deshaun Watson to give me a back massage. I have fantasies of making him wear a dress and be my cute little cupcake. I think we could have a good time together. I think that he would like me.
I believe a big part of that is because Deshaun Watson got in trouble for stuff he did at massage parlors. So,
Oh shit, really?
yeah.
That has lore?
Yeah, it's like a whole big thing.
God.
Like
If any,
50
hey,
different massages.
oh, fuck.
Yo, did you guys know that there was one of those massage parlors in Revere? Bizarrely enough, I found out about that at work.
there was a special play of massage parlor.
Oh yeah, there's I think they said it was a. I want to say they said it was a Vietnamese massage parlor, and from what now I will say this conversation was between adults, no children involved, obviously. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
no children anywhere in the room.
Okay.
But apparently, if you enter the massage parlor and you just strip down naked, they know what that means.
Well, that's the main problem with Deshaun Watson is that it wasn't that kind of massage parlor.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh.
so that's kind of
Oh,
where the big
fuck.
problem came in.
That's not what I expected at all.
Yeah, no.
Someone
Deshaun
said,
Watson
"I
kind of
kiss
sucks.
kid-" Someone said, I kiss kids like Brady."
Oh
Come
jeez!
on.
Yeah, no, this is yeah, no. I don't. I'm assuming it got taken down immediately. Yeah, no, they just like open like giant organization opens a Discord with no moderation, and it just turns into the worst thing on the planet.
That's
I imagine those are only the funny
crazy.
ones that got filtered through Twitter. I imagine a lot of it was just spamming slurs.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
But I think it's so funny that how is there no one the NFL? Okay, I understand like a lot of NFL is probably run by like older people.
Yeah.
Probably not a lot of young faces at the NFL.
No.
But how is it that they've at least been around and saw other people doing similar mistakes, right? Like they've seen other companies like try to do like polls online.
Okay, maybe polls online. I was gonna say, no shot the NFL knew anything about what. Oh my god!
But also
think they-
like
Yeah, they probably knew
I just
Discord was
want-
like a messaging board and that was it.
yeah, I just want to know how this keeps happening. Because this keeps happening.
It was not
Is
hiring
that-
young people.
I know, I guess, but even like the let's do a poll and then 4chan messes with it every time. There's an internet historian video that goes over like a 10-year period, like 20 times that it happened.
Right.
And like, how does it keep happening? How is there not one? I mean, what's his name? The owner of the Patriots
Craft, yeah.
bought the Boston Overwatch team.
Hmm.
How does he even get into the position where he knows what an Overwatch team is, but doesn't know what? Unless someone literally went up to him and was like, "You want to buy a esports team?" And he's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It might be good. Boston has one." And he
Wait,
was like,
who bought it? Who bought it?
"Arr." Or he got involved in
Robert Kraft.
it. Robert Kraft.
All right, here's my question: does he have kids, and how old were they when he made the purchase?
He has at least one son. He's like in his 40s.
Oh, okay. So then, what about grandchildren?
I'm like, I'm
Hell if I
wondering
know.
maybe
Probably.
if someone.
I'm
I'm
Um,
sure
like, "Do you
someone
wanna
just
do
went to
this?"
Robert Kraft and said, "Hey, there's this thing called esports. It'll make you a lot of money." And he said, "I'm sold."
That's probably.
I think that's
it.
all the conversation he needed. I don't
Fuck,
think I don't need to explain what esports is to him.
dude.
By the way, I know it's about the podcast and not the gameplay, but I've literally been looking for a Mushroom Island like this for months.
Hey,
On
lucky.
Mushroom Island, it was born.
Dude, I finally have mushrooms. Holy
Mushroom
shit, they're
Island
real.
in the sun.
Alright. I can't
Those
do
went two
anything with
different
them right
directions there.
now, but I at least wrote down the coordinates.
You went
Oh,
Weezer, I
shit,
went Gorillas.
Wait.
Dude, that'd be a
Enemies
good
don't
collab.
spawn here.
Dude, there's a couple of crazy collabs.
Weezer and Gorillas? That would go hard.
That would be crazy. There's do you know who AJR is?
Yeah.
There's a AJR like feature, like it's not like a remix, but there's like a fairly new Weezer song that has there's a version of it with AJR.
I listened to that actually.
Oh
Because
yeah.
before we went to the concert,
Oh.
I was just listening to a bunch of
All my
Weezer.
favorite songs are slow and sad.
Yeah,
Dustin,
sad,
Were
yeah.
you here when I told Matt about the crazy collab that I learned about?
No.
Remember when we went to the concert, how the Flaming Lips opened?
Yeah.
So it turns out that back in 2005, the Flaming
Mhm.
Lips actually did a whole album with someone else. You ready for this?
Yeah.
So it turns out that when he left the show, Steve from Blue's Clues worked with Flaming Lips.
That's pretty funny.
I was like, wait, what?
That's
I
funny
knew
because
he had gone. I knew he went to work with a band, but I never
Yeah.
didn't put two and two together
I was Flaming
until
Lips.
last week. I was reading about Steve from Blue's Clues again for whatever reason. It came
I mean,
up.
to be fair, how could we have put 2 and 2 together in that
How
situation?
would- how would we have known?
I don't think any of us would have been like seen the guy who was like, "We're Flaming Lips," and us like, "Steve from Blue's Clues."
Honestly,
And if you
the
did,
guy,
I'd be like, "What are you talking about?"
honestly, if the guy doesn't have like the squares, if he's not wearing the costume, I would probably not recognize him. Like if he wasn't wearing the shirt with like the squares on it or whatever.
Well, not only
Right.
that, but nowadays he has facial hair and stuff. So
Yeah, like that video he made like to make all the kids all the people our age not depressed during COVID.
Mhm. He still does stuff like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, I think if that video wasn't shown to me as like, unless he
This
wasn't
is
wearing
Steve
it,
from
was
Blues.
it?
Oh shit!
He was.
Fine.
He wasn't wearing it in the thing. I don't think. I probably
No.
yeah. So if it wasn't framed like that, I probably wouldn't have recognized him.
That's fair.
I honestly think I would have I'd recognize the. Actually, no, I don't think so. I feel like I was about to say I feel like I would recognize the other guy more. The second
Joe?
guy. I feel like he just looks more unique, but I could be crazy. I'm just saying.
Dude, I remember nothing about Joe, so for me, I think Steve is definitely more recognizable.
I can't tell if my memory of them switching is real or if I just fabricated it over time.
The memory of them switching is I remember Steve having like packed suitcases at the front door, waving goodbye, and then walking away.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the clips in the past, maybe like 5 years, but I'm not sure if the memory I have of the clip. I don't remember if my memory of it I don't remember if this memory that I think of me watching it when it actually happened is something that my mind fabricated or if it's real.
Yeah, because the way I remember it's a little different. I remember from when I was younger, I remember it was Steve fighting an alternate version of himself to the death. And right when the fight ended, he pointed to Joe and said, "You're next."
Yeah.
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 That's how I remember it.
Wow.
All right, I have a couple of questions. The first one
Oh
being,
wait, that's my hero. My bad.
It's close.
It's
Yeah,
funny
no.
because like I said, I had a couple of questions, and my very first question was, "Is this a reference to something?"
What anime is this from?
I was like, "This feels like it's a reference to something, or Dustin's just really fucking high or something." Like,
I'll admit I was forgetting what that was a reference to.
dude.
That's okay. I did a bad job of doing it, so.
Speaking of crazy collabs, though, away from music, Dustin.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo, the soccer player, is now in a fighting game.
Which fighting game?
What was it, Dustin, or Matt? What was it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm asking you.
I don't know, Dawson. What was it?
I don't know. I don't know why you asked me.
What was it? Fatal Fury, I think.
Yeah, Fatal Fury.
Fatal Fury,
Yeah.
the one with Brigitte?
No, that's what?
Oh, her name's Bridget. God, I'm just off
No,
today.
that's the one we were playing. That's
Yeah, I know.
Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear. Oh, really? He's in that game? The dude with the hat?
It's just wild.
Jesus, some sort of inclusion. That's crazy.
I guess he's like a guy who's like into like does stuff like outside of being a football player.
Yeah, I mean, he's a chill guy.
Yeah, you know him?
You know.
Met him
Personally?
Is he in the is he in the is he in the bingo thing?
No, he actually frequents the same massage parlor I go to.
Oh, yeah, by where you work?
Yeah, in the same city I work in. Yep.
Oh wow, that's crazy that you
Uh-huh.
would travel all the way there.
Well, he doesn't want to make the same mistake that what's his name did.
Both SNK and Cristiano Ronaldo seems to be owned by the Saudis, so this makes sense. Top comment on the announcement.
Oh,
God
that's
damn.
hilarious.
Brutal.
What were we talking about yesterday that I brought up the Saudis? What was it? It was something about a lot of money, and I thought it'd be really funny to say the Saudis.
I don't know, something about the Nintendo lawsuit, maybe.
No.
Oh, wasn't that?
It was before we started playing SCP-5K. Oh, you guys started playing at least.
I think it was. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. Yeah, because it
Same.
was funny.
We're gonna remember right when we're done recording too.
I know, because it was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone. I don't know.
Oh well, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
We need the recording bot going 24/7.
I
True.
really do.
In the off chance that we make a joke that's not your mom, we need the bot recording it.
Dude, know how like there are places that do like the swear jar or whatever? We need to do the your mom jar.
I tried.
You
did
did
try.
it.
I unironically tried.
You did.
Yeah,
I was like,
we
"Can
shot it
get
down pretty quickly."
Can we get 1 month? And no one, dude, it's insane. No one was willing to do it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, how it's
Hey,
1d4 psychic damage every time we do it in D&D.
I tried for like 2 weeks in June, okay?
That's insane.
You kept track?
No, I said I tried to stop.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying you remember the exact time you tried to stop?
You remember the day that you?
It was the
You
hardest
remember
2 weeks of my life.
You
my
remember the?
goodness.
Imagine
Trying
you
to
have
not make
vivid-
your mom jokes.
Imagine you have vivid memories of like when you decided to start, and then when you finally broke. It was a traumatic experience for you.
Hmm.
That'd be so funny. Oh, Rob, this village is cool.
Yeah, this is a weird one.
Why is it
Just
like a
like-
spire like that?
I don't know.
That's wild. Damn. You guys listen to Flaming Lips at all?
Nah.
I listened to like the 5 top songs on Spotify, like the day after the concert. Same thing with
Dinosaur Jr.
what was it? Dinosaur Jr. Yeah, I did that, but that was about it.
Yeah. I added a couple. The one with the big giant pink robots.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
That was really weird. I remember I remember who I was talking to, but we were speculating what the the mounds of
I think you were talking to me.
pink were. Oh, maybe. And I was trying to theory craft on like what it could possibly be. I did giant turning into giant robots. Was not what I expected. Although I guess if I had known Flaming Lips, I would have expected it.
yeah.
Because that's literally, is it a song or an album?
Song.
Just a song.
It's like the Battle of the Giant Pink Robots or something. It's literally
I
called.
know.
Bruh.
Hold on, let me look it up again.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. And I love the face bit.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was
Especially when like
really
the
cool.
eyes went to like the screens that are on the side.
The
and, like,
circular
the-
screens that were on the
Yeah. Yoshimi battles the pink robots.
That sounds like a manga that'll never get adapted to an anime.
Part 1.
Part 1? There's
Yeah.
multiple?
There is multiple apparently.
Oh shoot.
And you're right, it does sound like a manga that won't get adapted to an anime.
That sounds like a fucking 30 value on Mudebot that I don't care
30
about.
value on Maypot.
Very niche joke, I understand. But
It's our weekly
for
Mood 8 bot talk.
who it hits for, it'll hit. That joke.
Yeah. It's dedicated families like desperately putting it at the front of their arms. It's like, please just raise a little bit.
Dude,
Do you
I
know
think,
that's how claims decided?
What?
If it's how many people have it at the front of their harem. That decides the claim rank.
At the really?
Yeah.
It's not how many times they've been claimed.
No, it's how many people have it at the front, like the top of their harem.
Really?
Yeah, I was shocked at that too.
Oh, wait. I thought claim rank was all about how many people have claimed them or wish listed them. Or
And wait,
something
that's
like
the
that.
value.
Nope.
Wait, what is claim rank? Is that like the top serve or?
Yeah. The top serves the claim rank, at least how we do it. And then, when you look at a certain character, it says claim rank number, whatever. That's
So
decided by how many people have in the top of their harem.
Not. Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that like 1,500 people have 0-2 at the top of the harem?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't know how the exact numbers work, but a lot of people probably have 0-2 at the front.
That's wild.
When you
Yeah.
say the front, do you mean like their number one spot or?
Yeah, the number one's
first
front,
thing-
top,
That's
however you want to
wild
look at it.
because like I don't even sort mine. Like
Yeah, but a fair amount of people probably do.
Like
There
for
is-
me, whatever's number one is just whatever the first thing I claimed was.
Well, yeah, and there also is like, I guess the idea would be like because it has that tutorial thing,
Mhm.
and it does say it's like, here, do this by doing this. So a lot of people are incentivized at least to put a character at the beginning.
Yeah.
But do you have 0-2 by the time you get to that part of the tutorial? Because I'm assuming most people aren't getting the number one character that quickly.
Yeah. Well, it kind of depends on when you even know that it's a tutorial.
True.
It's also kind of weird. It becomes like a self-feeding circle sort of thing, where like I'm putting it to the top of my harem because it's so high up, which then makes it a high up character.
A
Mhm.
little bit, yeah, you're right. I guess it would be a good representative of just things that people like.
Yeah, because you
'Cause
would
I
want to put
do-
like the thing you like
I-
the most at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you might, if anything, I guess, doing what I said, which is,
Jesus Crash.
He crashed?
hi,
Oh, hi.
Oh.
Game crashed, Discord crashed for like a quick second.
Oh,
Oh.
That was weird.
I'm sure like you were gonna say, Matt, you have Ai Hayasaka at the front of your harem.
Yeah. What happened to you dropped? I noticed you dropped your mom joke.
Huh?
Oh, well, because I traded it to you, and then you traded it back, which put it in the back of my harem. And I've
Oh,
just
you're
been
right,
too
we
lazy
did
to
do
sort it
that.
again. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you dropped the joke and you were like, nah, I'm gonna indulge in being a weeb and put an anime girl at the front.
No, I just been too lazy to put her
I
back.
was so proud of you.
No, sorry. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. For those of you who don't know, in Mood Bot,
What?
apparently there's a character from I forget what it's like your neighbor,
your
the
favorite-
Martian or something. Your favorite Martian, yeah.
Your favorite Martian,
And her
what's
name
his
is just your mom. And I claimed her pretty early on, so I've always just had her in the front.
Claim your mom.
Just to remind everyone that I have your mom.
Be very ambiguous. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I not only caused it to happen, I also got fooled by it. My ankles are getting snapped on the day.
Left and right.
Is Rob good?
Oh, the stream freeze for you too?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
this is different. The stream freezing was like normal for me, so I assumed it was that, but
Damn. All right, quick, Dustin. Let's talk about anime
Yeah.
before it gets back.
okay. I finished Russian anime.
Yo, wasn't he sick at the end there?
He was sick at the end there.
Dude, when he walked, when he was like,
Can you guys
"All right."
hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Dude, I was in the Discord call listening to you guys.
You could.
Like, I'm literally listening to you, like, quick, let's talk about your anime or whatever. I'm like, I'm right here.
I was like, not for
Yeah,
us,
no, you
man.
dropped for us.
What the fuck is going on?
I think
Can you hear me? Can you see the stream?
You are good now, man.
Oh my goodness.
I think what I've noticed over time, and it with maybe it's just with anime, but maybe that's just because it's what I've been watching mostly.
Mhm.
I noticed that, like, I think I don't know, watching people be the goat at what they do might be like the most hype thing.
It
Even
is.
when
Dude,
it's
you
Yeah.
should watch speedrunning then.
Even when it's
should watch
not
sports.
like
It
Yeah,
is
but they
kind of the
don't
whole
have-
basis of sports.
but they don't have but they don't have backstory.
They don't.
they
don't-
don't?
They just
Backstory?
spawn there.
Yeah, they don't have backstory.
They just dropped in out of nowhere.
Just
So
dropped in.
congrats, you're a football player now.
No, even when it's not like you know, big guy does big fists
Yeah.
and big punch. Just
Mm.
watching people just be goated and be like super confident about it. I don't
Yeah.
know. I really like it.
You'd really like Death Note then. That's pretty
I
much
feel-
all it is. Just two guys doing exactly that.
It's the yeah. We're both trying to like outsmart each other.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to watch Death Note.
Dude,
It's
watch
like
Death
what-
Note. It's pretty good. Up until
Yeah.
that one
Is-
part.
Up until
okay.
that one part. I don't know what that one part is, and now I'm worried.
There's one part where the quality declines a little bit, but that's just my
Mm.
opinion. Overall, people think it's amazing. And I'm
Okay.
All right.
inclined to agree.
Is the dude, it's Love is War, but they're Death Note.
Love is War, but they're Death Note.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess, because they're also trying to.
Because they're also but the stakes are a little bit lower for them,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Also, they're arguably like never goated at their thing. They almost consistently just mess it up themselves.
Pretty much. For like, I don't know. You know.
Yeah.
Like they have the Death Note. Give Chica the Death Note.
From Five Nights at
That's-
Freddy's.
Yeah, Dustin.
Oh, Chica from Love is
Actually?
War.
Actually, no, from Five Nights at Freddy's. See what she does with it.
Dude, meanwhile, I'm like Chica from Danganronpa because I think that's an anime. No, sorry. Her name's Chisa.
Shisa? Who's Shisa?
She's an anime character.
Okay.
One of the more important anime characters, actually.
Yeah, is she also a fraud?
She was the. Oh, let me think here. Because in the anime, she actually is an adult. But
It's all an
she-
anime.
Well, no. So she was the. What was she? She was the ultimate.
Child.
No, I honestly can't remember what her ultimate was. It might have been like house cleaner or something like that. But she, as an adult, she ended up becoming a teacher at the school.
That's insane. Yeah, Dustin, I don't know if you're updated on the Danganronpa 3 lore.
Not at all.
I hate every single character.
Nice.
Except for like 2.
Almost all of them are frauds at what they do. They're not actually the best. They're not actually the best at what they do. They're just lying.
I remember you complaining about the astronaut.
And they're just memeing. The astronauts might be the most egregious. I'm waiting on the witch to see if she actually does magic. At least that's like a Schrodinger's, witch kind of thing. But the fucking astronaut hasn't been to space. He's not even an astronaut. He's in training. At what point? That's like someone playing
alright.
minor league baseball player is the best in the game. Is the literal GOAT, the ultimate baseball player. Actually, wait. That was
Yeah. You
Yeah,
were
I'm not-
saying?
it's like okay, it's like what was his name? Leon? Yeah.
All right.
What if
Matt,
okay, imagine if Leon was ultimate guitar player. He'd only just picked it up. But
All right.
being called the GOAT?
Matt, can I fill you in on something that might make you feel better or not? I don't know.
I don't know.
So in Japan,
Oh,
where
I
the
already feel
games
better.
where the games are originally made, they're not called Ultimate. They're specifically called Super High School Level. So it's not that they're the best; it's that they're the best high schooler at that.
I have had. There are anime that are like that. The
So
ultimate, what's it from Dr. Stone? Ultimate Primate.
Yeah, the ultimate. Isn't he like
Yeah.
shipped the ultimate high schooler or something?
Ultimate.
So like that's why like yeah right ultimate astronaut yeah it makes more sense for it to be an actual person who's been to space, but there's no teenager who's been to space.
I don't know. Maybe. I think that does kind of. That's funny. Yeah, does you want to talk about Danganronpa? I don't think Rob's replying anytime soon.
That's a correct one. You were closer than I was, Matt. Yeah, I can say this because Robert's not here. The strongest primate high schooler.
Strongest prime. What is a primate high schooler? There's more.
He's the strongest one. Yeah, that implies there's a lot of primate high
Yeah,
schoolers.
he's the strongest.
But he's the strongest of them
or
all.
he's the only one left.
Good
Can you
point,
guys hear me?
because he would outstrength the rest of them. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this time my computer actually crashed.
Oh no.
I'm in.
I'm on mobile right now.
Holy
Oh
shit.
dang.
Oh dang.
Hang on, computer's rebooting.
Yeah, a lot of tech issues recently.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Dude, that wasn't even like a normal crash for me. It was a full-on blue screen. All right, hang on.
Can't believe Greek Squad's on vacation.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame. Did you see there's gonna be Euro Truck 2 in Greece?
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Like just Greece?
just Greece apparently. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is the game Georgie's been waiting for. He's been waiting for the Greek representation.
Well, that's the game for him.
I can't believe it's been like oh my god, it's been like 8 years that he's been waiting for a Greek hero in Overwatch.
Yeah, so wait, what was that? Euro Truck 2 Greek edition?
Yeah, Euro Truck 2 Simulator Greece.
Wow. All right, so what I'm hearing is that when that releases, podcast with George A playing it.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I was just here." No, how about Euro Truck Simulator Boston? One level, and it's Boston, and you have to get through. The super like windy, terrible driving.
You just give up and you take the T instead.
Yeah, it's a scripted loss. It's just an advertisement for the team.
Yeah. Since we went to Boston a couple of times last week, and we took the T a fair amount of times.
Yeah.
I've been like paying attention to it more, so I'm not totally clueless on what's going on when we ever go to Boston and have to take the train or take the T.
Mm-hmm.
I now at least understand the map a little more.
How
It's
it
not
works.
like, yeah. Like I'm obviously not at the point where I can like, oh, we need to go here. Bam, I know the line to go to immediately. But I at least know how to read the map now.
And like how I think the big thing for people is how the inbound and outbound work.
Sure.
I think because they're like, oh, where do I go? And then they look at their two options and they're like, well, neither of those is the places I want to go.
Right.
So how do I get there?
But
Or it's like,
you have to know the direction that it is to get to that
yeah.
specific one.
And you also need to know which stop you're at, which some people do have issue with, despite it being literally everywhere.
Yeah.
I realize that you really don't. I think there's a lot of reasons why you don't want to make eye contact with people when you're taking the trains.
Yeah.
But I realized one is that sometimes you might look like you know what you're doing, and people are really desperate to figure out where they're going. So if you make eye contact, it literally happened where I made eye contact with someone, and then I looked away, and then I could see them approaching me, and I'm like, all right, they don't look like they're gonna mug me in the middle of everyone. Oh, wait, they're probably gonna ask for help where they're going. Oh, I'd rather get mugged, honestly.
Really?
Dude, that's me. Sometimes people ask me directions at work.
It's like, damn, if this interaction would be over by now if you just robbed me.
Damn.
No, but luckily they were going to the same place I was.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, just
follow me.
So I'm like, just get off when I get off.
I like the
okay.
idea, Matt, where you're like, just do what I do, and then they're just staring at you the entire time you're on the train.
I'd be like, okay,
As though that's
not
not
like that.
worse.
But yeah,
Yeah.
because I Googled like Boston subway map, YouTube has been recommending me stuff about the Boston subway system.
How
Yeah.
bad
saw-
it is.
Now, it was mostly people writing it. I was like, dang, that was pretty good.
I want to point out that Rob said how bad it is when I'm pretty
He
sure
loves
he had
saying that.
He had an entire day using it where it functioned perfectly, no issues.
Yeah.
It still has problems, though.
How often do you use it?
It just... Okay, just because the problems don't impact me doesn't mean they don't exist, Matt.
Yeah, but
No,
it's really
but I'm
weird that you keep bringing it up more than Matt, who takes it like
Yeah.
all the time.
I use it because I'm not saying that it doesn't. Obviously, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist because you haven't personally experienced it. It's an insane thing to assume that I was thinking. But I'm just wondering why you keep bringing up how many problems it has when you never use it.
You bring it up so
Because-
constantly as if you're like some sort of veteran of the T system.
Okay, here's
you
why.
know all the
Okay,
problems
hang
it
on.
comes
Here's
running
why.
into.
Here, hang on. Let me explain. All right. So when I'm eating dinner with my parents, we have the news on. Okay. You know how fucking often the news is talking about some problem with the T? At least twice a week.
Okay. So that's the thing. You're only hearing about it. You're not experiencing it all. They say, oh, the red line, multiple stops on the red line down. Do you know what you do? You get off on a spot, you get on a bus, and then you get back on the line. The news is going to say, oh my God, it's shut down. All these spots are shut down. It's literally a minuscule extra step to get over it, which is why it's insane that you would say it. Do you know what happens? I've gotten on before, and it's like, all right, before I even right before I get on the train, they're like, all right, these 5 stops are down. And I'm not like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I'm like, okay, there's gonna be a bus in between.
Dude, I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do if
I walked
don't
it.
know what
I
I'm doing?
walked it for fun once because it was one stop, and I was like, instead of getting on a bus with a bunch of other people, I'm just gonna walk it for the fuck of it. That's how
Matt, you're in the
actually-
United States. We don't walk for fun. The fuck are you
act-
talking about?
I actually, the time I did that was when I accidentally found the old second location of the anime store, just randomly, and I was like, wow, it kind of found me in a way. But yeah, dude, don't just listen to people talking about what lines are down and assume that it's problems. It's used.
It's not just that. And then the other thing is that at least a couple weeks ago, I had just watched like an hour-long video that was talking about the problems that Boston Metro had.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And it was this YouTube channel that was explaining the history of it and why there were problems and stuff like that.
It's still insane. Because of course it has problems. It's public transport in the United States.
But they were backing it up with statistics. Like it was something like they had mentioned that out of every I'm not sure the exact statistic, but it was something along the lines of out of every incident that involved a subway system in the United States where someone got injured, 25% of them were in Boston with the Metro. And that's in the entire country.
And that's what it makes
Like, that's a very significant statistic.
But that's what you're going to when we're talking about using the thing. It's like it's insane, man.
I mean, you asked me why I bring it up. I explained why I bring it up. All right.
I still wow, I think it's more insane. but sure.
What would you have liked me to have said? I made the whole
Not say it.
up. Like,
Okay, because not say it.
not
Maybe okay. You bring it up in the context of here's a crazy thing I learned about the T in Boston, right? Because then it's not coming across as like you're speaking in opposition to us talking about using it, because we were talking about how we used it and it was fine, right?
Well, yeah, we used it and it was fine. Yes.
And when you come into that immediately after by saying there's problems in direct opposition, it comes across as though you're saying I use it all the time and it has problems.
Yeah, you make it sound like you're the one running into the problems rather than acknowledging that it just has problems.
My
which we already know.
My apologies if that's how it was coming across. It wasn't my intention.
Yeah, but that's why we react as though it's an insane thing to say.
And now you know.
Fine.
Okay?
That's fine.
You're good.
Now,
You're good.
now
It's
we're all the
fine.
wiser.
All right.
You're good. It's
Just-
fine. But
yeah,
when we
just work on
react
that.
like that, Rob, which we do a lot.
Yes, I'm aware.
You should probably kind of like, oh, I wonder how they interpreted what I said. It's like yesterday. What you we were talking about the SCP game that we're playing. The one the alpha one or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Rob was asking about jump scares in the game. And he was
wait. Can I say it, Matt? Wait, can I say it?
Yeah, sure, say it. if you wanna say
I
it.
forget exactly how I phrased
You
it.
said like I don't.
but
like
it was
this-
something like, I only hate jump scares if I'm not expecting them. And immediately, Matt lost it. And I'm like, okay, I know why Matt has lost it, and I can acknowledge how insane what I just said sounds. And so I knew I needed to explain exactly what I meant. And once I explained it, Matt was like, yeah, that's fine, but
No,
still.
I also knew that's not what you meant when you said it, but the fact that the absurdity of what you said was insane. I'm like, I think that's what they are.
Yeah, this is kind of the concept of jump scares.
Guys, I only like the jump scares that they warn me ahead of time about.
Dude, the warning itself becomes the jump scare then.
Oh, there's a jump scare coming soon.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah!
Ah!
No.
I watched a video one time of someone pretty much defending jump scares in horror movies. You know, there's like a lot of horror snobs who like to say jump scares are like cheap. It's like it's not real horror, it's not good horror.
I
his
feel
part
like
is pretty
they're
much-
fine as long as they're not overused in the movie.
His argument is pretty much horror only works because of the idea of a jump scare. You know, it's like everything's only scary because you think of something like jumping out in the dark or something like that.
Kinda, yeah.
So let's say jump scares are cheap or like they'd make for a bad horror movie. I was like, you're going against the point of horror.
I mean,
It's like, I never thought before. It was an interesting point, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like it's like any trope is gonna have the people that think that you're gonna have people that water the trope down and then say it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much always.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, like jumps. Yeah, like jump scares
I know what they
can
mean.
be cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can be really dumb. But like And typically when people take the trope or the function of a jump scare and they use it and they make kind of something cool and unique with it, obviously that's better. But to be like, jump scares are training wheels.
Right, yeah.
There are tropes that are training wheels. Don't get me wrong. But
What do you
not
mean by
bad.
training wheels?
It's like way too easy.
Oh, okay.
It's like film freshman.
Oh, I just hadn't heard something phrased like that before. So
Yeah, it's like things you always do, or just like plot points that are like not very unique. Or it's like, wow, you're really breaking new ground there. It's right behind me, isn't
He's right behind me, isn't he?
he? Or I think the biggest example of one I could give is It Was All a Dream ending.
oh god.
Right. Oh yeah, that's like the typical
Or
beginner's plot twist.
Yeah, It Was All a Dream, or the ambiguous leave it up to the viewer. No, write the fucking ending. Write an actual ending. You can't just make it ambiguous and call it a day.
But
Never.
something I was bringing up earlier with the subway talk. I saw a video of someone doing a speed run of writing all the lines in Boston on the T.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wait a
So
minute.
what? From one end to the other?
No, you have
No,
to
there's
go to
all the lines. Yeah.
Oh, you just have to be on all of the lines.
Yeah. Took them 10 hours.
What? No.
get-
What?
Yeah.
Every stop, yeah.
Every single stop.
Oh, so they had to visit every stop on the line.
Well, not like you had to like get out or anything, but you had to like go like the entirety of lines.
That shouldn't take 10 hours. Because going
Yeah.
from one end to the other on one line should only take 1 hour, right?
Bro,
Right?
I think that makes sense.
Like if
You
I
also-
start at Wonderland Station on the blue line and I ride the blue line all the way down, that should take about an hour, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
how
once
are
you get all the
getting-
way down, you have to go backwards from the blue line to get back on
But
the
I
orange
don't have
line.
to go right. So then
You have to go
And then
up the orange line, then go down the orange line, but you have the red line, which go the opposite way from where you're going. Then once you go
Yeah,
one
you're-
way, the red line to go the
you're
opposite
look,
way.
I'm just saying I think it could be done in like 7 hours.
Oh my
Dude, let's do it.
do it.
Dude, I'll do it.
Go sit on the train for 7 hours. You know what? We'll go to Boston, we'll go do something fun. You sit on the train for 7 hours. Just don't get off or you'll have to pay again.
True.
Yeah, you're hitting stops. You're hitting most stops like twice.
Yeah.
Unless you're
And-
getting because you're not getting off and going to a different place.
Yeah.
If you go
then,
if you're on the red line, you go all the way to Allwife. There's not like a green line connector right there.
Yeah, you have to
You
go
got-
blue,
you
just
gotta
back the
go
red
back.
line. Like the blue line, he pretty much essentially wrote it twice because of the way
Yeah.
that's like positioned.
Also, you're not.
well, it depends
also,
on where you start.
There's also probably a significant amount of that time, or not a non-insignificant amount of time, like just waiting, because you're not always going to immediately get on another connection.
Mm,
And then there's like
Not-
the green line, which
not
is like
if you get
on
the good cycle, Matt.
Yeah, that's what it is. You did it
yeah, if you
once.
get the good cycle.
Gotta get the good cycle. Did I tell you guys about there was similar to that? There's a speed run that I kind of would love to try at some point, except it would require getting some of y'all's help, and you would never do it.
Hmm.
You gotta ask
well,
first.
well, Matt can't help because it involves driving.
Oh.
Awesome.
But the record is the fastest time to visit all 50 states.
I refuse to help.
The record is 4 days. And basically, what they did is they started in Maine, drove to all 48 states, and then caught a flight to Alaska and then Hawaii. But the run that they did is suboptimal for a number of reasons. In particular, they went to several major cities like New York City.
Oh, yeah.
Just like for the hell of it. Like they went out of their way to go to Mount Rushmore and St. Louis and Vegas and stuff like that. So like if done optimally, it can be done faster, but they had 3 people and they were literally driving 24/7.
Yeah.
And like while part of me would want to do that, part of me also would hate it. Part of me knows I would never find 2 other people who would want to do it. So, like, realistically, I just don't see it happening.
Since I can say this with no consequence, I would do it, Rob, if I could.
Cool. Well, I'm bringing you to the DMV in that case tomorrow.
Dude, I told you. Get me the car I want, and I get my license.
Which one's that?
The Volkswagen Buzz. Oh, damn. You'll never get to know.
Yeah?
Oh, you're still there.
Yeah.
Your game paused. Oh, never mind. We're back. I thought you crashed again.
No. Not to my knowledge.
Dude,
I hope I didn't.
how'd you get a head of the guy?
Ask
Oh,
nicely.
that's...
Yeah.
It was a reward for one of the achievements I did. Look at all these advancements, dude.
Oh, it just gave it to you.
Yeah, you get rewards sometimes.
Oh, I thought you got the
Most
warden
of them are
head.
stupid.
Can you get the warden head?
No.
Oh.
Not without mods.
I didn't know if there was a you doing good, bud?
Oh, Hopper requires a chest in the middle too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Well,
I just saw you put it there and it's like, is it like lagging a little bit? Like I wonder.
I was trying to think. I was like, I thought I just needed the iron, and then I remembered I have a new goat horn too. Oh boy, where goat horns? Dude, I've never been more organized in Minecraft in my life. With all this shit, it's ridiculous.
I think I decided.
Yeah,
I'm bringing it back.
Minecraft.
Oh.
Yeah, bringing it back.
Dusting off roll reliable.
Yeah. Nah,
Wish
but
I
I
had that
want.
meme still.
I got a. I keep getting a bunch of mod reviews on TikTok, and some of them are cool.
Anything good?
Not that I can remember right now. I saw some of them cool. Actually, I did see one that would like made fishing crazy, and I think Stanley might like that one.
Ooh,
Like
I might
different
also
bows-
like that one.
different bows, and then it had like regional fish. Like some fish were saltwater, some were freshwater and stuff.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I want to bring it back. So I think I'm gonna do it similar to what I did last time and just get a bunch of mods and put them together.
I'm down. Although I would like to revisit our last world at some point just to try to finish that Walmart.
Ah, dude, the Walmart. I forgot about the Walmart.
Yeah. Gotta try to finish it at some point.
It did just kind of turn into a building that had all our stuff in it. It's like where the
Only a little.
yeah, it's where the all the villagers were, and everyone was getting enchantments on their shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you upgraded my graphics card, then we stopped playing Minecraft. What was the point of upgrading the graphics card?
True.
What the fuck? That's not chill. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna bring it back.
Alright, I mean, I'm down. I mean, I hadn't been playing this for a while, and then just like 4 or 5 days ago, maybe a week now, I started getting back into it, and I was like, alright, I guess we'll pick up where I left off in this world.
Yeah, the world's turned and left me here.
Yeah. just like Weezer.
In my garage.
Garage. Oh, fuck off with garage.
Holiday.
That's insane. That's insane.
Pink triangle.
They get away with that. Dude, Pink Triangle's the new one that's stuck in my head.
Same.
Is that
Would it
another
be
Weezer song?
controversial to Weezer fans to say that I like Pinkerton better than the Blue album?
Think so?
I think I like Pinkerton better than the Blue album.
Really?
Yeah,
I still gotta listen to Pinkerton.
it's really good.
I asked you, Matt, what album I should listen to next. You said Pinkerton. I haven't listened to it yet.
How's our
Maybe-
Pink Triangles on?
Maybe I'll try to listen to it this weekend. Maybe that's an next
Lesbian. I found the one.
The one. Good and married.
In my mind, but married in my mind's no good.
Yeah.
Pink Triangle and Good Life for me. That's what's been stuck in my head.
Oh yeah. I'm big fan. I've been thinking about. I think the thing with because Rob asked me what to listen to, and I said Pinkerton, and I'm like, what would I do third? And I'm like, damn, there's options. Actually, it's more kind of
Yeah.
It kind of branches out. I think it's like Blue Album, and then Pinkerton, and then you kind of branch out after that. It's like you could go different directions.
I went teal.
Teal. that was one of the options. I was like, you know what? Want something funny? Just listen to the cover album. And then I was thinking like maybe get a little bit crazy, listen to some newer stuff, maybe White or Black. White or Black?
Are those two
Just-
different albums or one album?
Two different
Yeah.
albums.
White or black. Was
Okay.
what he's saying. Black, different from whatever the one had Beverly Hills
Make Believe.
was called. Yeah, Make Believe.
Beverly Hills.
That's where I wanna be.
I'm pretty sure.
Gimme.
Gimme. What's after Blue? Everything? No, Green. Really? How
many albums are there?
A lot.
I'm gonna say. Are you looking at it right now, Matt?
I'm looking at the wiki page for it right now.
I'm gonna say 16.
Is it not? Wait, what's Actually, I'm kind of confused. What does
The Fox Side?
Ring ding 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 ring ding ding.
No, what does Seasons count as?
Those are albums.
Because that's but this wiki isn't counting them as albums.
Oh, what are they? EPs?
Maybe. Actually, let me see if this has EPs on it.
Hey, Spotify calls them albums, so.
Extended plays? No. Those are plays. Oh, wait. Extended plays.
Yeah, EPs.
Oh! I'm so stupid. I'm so
Yeah,
stupid.
An
I was trying to
extended play is
think
an
of-
EP.
Ah, I'm so stupid. I was trying to figure out what extended plays were.
Which I mean, an EP is still kind of an album.
Yeah.
It's okay, Matt. No one else will ever hear about you being stupid there.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Okay, how about we go just at, you know what? I'll count them because you're counting them.
Yeah.
I'll count those albums. So it's minimum for you, Rob, it's minimum 6. Because I just told you that there are 4 together and you know Blue Album and Pinkerton. So minimum 6 for your guess.
So you want me to guess?
How many there are as I count them?
All right.
How many Weezer albums?
I will say my guess is slightly factoring in Dustin's. All right.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna go with 23. Because my guess is that Dustin undershot by a.
Yeah,
Um,
because I was
by a
originally going to
decent
say
amount.
20. And I was like, oh no,
So-
20 is kind of a lot. So I went
So
down to
I'm gonna go
16.
23.
You might win this one.
Count
All right.
counting all of the things on this wiki, not counting. I think I said. I don't think I counted video releases.
Makes sense.
It's a 28.
Wow.
28.
All right. Now here's my
Dang,
question,
Nav.
Matt. Here's my question,
But
Matt.
that's
okay?
also like Christmas CD.
All right.
Christmas with Weezer.
All right. Here's the important question, Matt. Okay.
Yeah.
Me and Dustin will make our guesses for this, and then you will tell us. Okay. So Dustin.
Yeah.
Out of the 28 that Matt just looked at, how many of them has Matt listened to?
Oh, I gotta count these. But yeah, go for it.
It's gotta be a fair amount.
Here's the thing, though, is like it's a lot of material.
Wait, define listen to. Like if I listen to it once through, am I
Yes,
good?
then you listen to it. Yes,
Okay.
but if you've only heard a couple of songs but not the whole thing, then don't count it.
Okay.
Because like Spotify recommends you when an album comes out. So I imagine like the second he heard Weezer had an album, he automatically listened to it in that case.
But when did Matt first become a Weezer fan?
That's a good question.
Like, I don't think he was a Weezer fan when we were in high school.
Do you want the answer? Will that help you?
I'm gonna guess that you first became a Weezer fan around the age of 21 or 22.
The lore is that I have known about Weezer for a very long time,
Oh,
knowing like songs here and there. Like My Name Is Jonas was the first song I ever full completed on Guitar Hero. And that was a long time ago. But I wouldn't have considered it like I'm a huge Weezer fan. Like I knew My Name Is Jonas and Beverly Hills and stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't until Teal album came out, or really it was the first song, the single that they released for Teal was Africa by Toto, the cover of Africa by Toto.
Yeah.
oh, they did a cover of Africa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have a whole album. Teal is a whole album of covers.
Oh, right, you had told me that.
It wasn't until I heard that and I'm like, Weezer covering Toto? That's crazy. And then from there is when like the big Weezer phase started.
Really?
So
And when
Wasn't
did Teal
Weezer
come
like?
out?
I mean, wasn't Teal like 2019 or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I basically nailed it. 21, 22 years old.
So I've known about Weezer practically when was Guitar Hero? When was the Wii?
Probably 08, 09.
So I've known about Weezer since 2008. And I've
You
been
only became a
passively-
fan.
okay,
like,
but
yeah.
I'd say passively listening to Weezer since 2008. But then I also wasn't listening to music, like seeking out music as much until a similar time in my life.
Okay. All right. I
But-
know.
But listen to,
Alright.
just at least one full listen to counts.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I have my number guess.
So the fact that he has to count, it's not 28.
And I will, because you gave your guess on number of albums first. I'll give you my guess for Matt's listen count first. My guess for Matt's listen count is 17.
17.
Yeah.
We're kind of in the same ballpark.
Like, I feel like there's a lot he's heard, but like Matt himself said that like some of them is like just a Christmas special or whatever. Like, I don't know if Matt really would have gone ahead and listened to like all this like random stuff. Like, he's probably definitely listened to the main album.
I'm gonna say 20.
You're gonna go 20?
Yeah.
What did Rob
Okay.
say?
I said 17.
Are we doing if you went over, you lose, or just closer?
I would say just closer.
Okay, then Dustin wins 19.
Let's
Nice.
go! You listened to all the seasons ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was kind of part of my equation. It's like, I'm pretty sure you say you listened to all the seasons.
I also was counting that as well. I mean, we were both in the same ballpark area.
Yeah.
Like
True.
19, 17, that's negligible difference.
Yeah.
If I didn't make my guess first, would you have gone 20 or would you have gone a little lower?
No, I was at 20. I was pretty hard stuck on 20. You just kind of made me think that was a good idea to go with 20.
He's like, oh, thank God he also said something similar.
It was a difference between saying 20 and 20 with confidence.
Now, here's my question, Matt. Here's my question.
Yeah.
My reasoning in that me being like, there's these more obscure things that Matt might not have even heard of before. Is that accurate?
Not that I haven't heard of. I just didn't really have. It's like it's either I listen to that or I listen to music I know I like.
Mm-hmm.
So I just haven't always been like. It's not like I learned that. It's not like I like Seasons, which are 4 albums. I guess you can probably guess what they're called.
Actually, wait.
Actually, here's a
Spring,
good
summer,
question.
winter, but is it fall or autumn?
Good question. Also, can you tell me how they spell season? As he slowly starts dripping into the ocean.
All right, I'm trying to think here.
I'll tell you. I'll give you a hint. It's not the normal way of spelling the word. One thing about Rob is that you know he's not cheating because we'd hear his keyboard.
Yeah. So we were just being quiet there?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I dropped.
Actually, I can't confirm whether Rob has dropped or not.
He might have dropped.
If he did, that's really funny.
I would have.
I
He
thought
dropped
he was
on
just
purpose so he could look it up.
Holy shit, he may be. Actually, it's insane. I really thought he was just thinking really deeply about it.